Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 19th Dan Vasc watch party of the Super Saiyan Performance Encore YouTube channel. Very excited, as always, to dive into it. Give a shout out to Joan, already up here in the chat. Same with Julia, was up here earlier. I don't know, still is, but shout out to Joan, shout out to Julia. Also give a shout out to Elaine Cherry. She said she unfortunately couldn't make it, but she was able to throw in a request, which we will play that first. And then we will play Elaine's request first, which was a request for Dan Vasc. Basically a progression video of Dan Vasc's progression in the last 10 years. And then we will do Julia's request for Pokemon theme. And then we will do her second request for White Snake Fool for Your Loving with Dan Vasc. And then we'll go on from there, basically. But, yeah. You know, Julia, as always, put some requests in, as always, for Joan, if you can. Alright. With that being said, I feel like we should just get started. This is Dan Vasc, progression in the last 10 years video. Strangers who reason are bleeding hearts will come. Hey, shout out to Mark in the chat. Life brings a change of seeds, a million brighter soul. In the silence of moment of love. Yes, so we gather far on the wasteland. Summon the soul from the forgotten sickness, escape this life. Challenge a dream before the multi-parted a mindless life. Whoa, hear the burning thunder roll. Still lost in the firestorm. Tonight we feel the past return. It's younger Dan versus older Dan. We feel the past return. Lost inside the dream, passed by the life we'll live forever. Still awaits the time left burning below. Sunshine of voices lost inside the endless wonder. Tonight her voice will take me home. Shine glorious, we run. We stare into the blackened sky. Save the last command of her to blinding. So far beyond the sun, still burning real the fiery side. Once alone again, silence stands full of answered hope. That was Dan Vasc. I recognize both vids, but never seen them mashed up together. Well, again, older Dan versus younger Dan. Dan Vasc. Next up is going to be Dan Vasc. This is your request, Julia. Your first out of 2 requests. This is Pokemon Theme Goes Epic Metal featuring Dan Vasc. This is by Scar Productions. Have we checked this out, or was this... Because I know we've checked out... We've checked out a Scar Productions song before, but Dan was... Oh, wait, no, that was Misty Mountains. Sorry. That was Misty Mountains. Never mind. That was Misty Mountains. Hey, shout out to Pyrock in the chat. Shout out to you. Alright, let's check this out. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another reaction of the Super Saiyan Performance Encore YouTube channel. This is going to be my first time reaction to Dan Vasc, Pokemon theme, Goes Epic Metal. This is actually not Dan Vasc. This is Scar Productions, but it's featuring Dan Vasc. So I'm very excited to dive into it. If y'all have any requests, type the artist sung by the artist down in the comments, and I will make sure to react to it. As always, down in the description, there will be a Dropbox link where you can click on it, send your favorite pics of your favorite artist to us. We will add it to the slideshow, as always. But with that being said, guys, give a shout out to Julia Burnett in the chat for the request. Also give a shout out to the chat, as this reaction is coming during the 19th Dan Vasc watch party of the channel, so shout out to them. As always, let's dive into it.
No one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Teach Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I know it's my destiny.
Scar Productions featuring Dan Vasc. Scar Productions featuring Dan Vasc. Pokemon theme. Ghost Metal video. Goes Epic Metal. Love that, as always. I thought the dude for Scar Productions, obviously, I thought his voice was amazing. I thought he had an amazing voice, mixed with Dan's voice, which is always amazing, as always. And again, what I'll second what Pywackets said in the chat. He said, "I like when he introduces as Wild Dan." Me too. Wild Dan, we all love. But again, I thought this was amazing. Scar does have an amazing voice. Yes, he does. really does. Scar has an amazing voice, of course, mixed with Dan's. Not to mention the drumming and everything in there as well was outstanding. The actual visuals itself was really cool too. Again, just them inside like the uh, studio room. Y'all can let me know if they were exactly like together for this, or if they just like recorded their parts and edited it into the video or not. I don't know. Y'all can let me know in the comments. But 22,000 likes, 1.1 million views. 3 years ago is when it was posted. Premiered May 16, 2022. I loved it, as always. Shout out to Julie Burnett in the chat for the request. Also, shout out to the chat, as this reaction is coming during the 19th Old School Saturday of the channel. I'm sure they weren't together, Sam. They live in separate countries. Oh, well, there you go. That makes sense. That makes sense. But as always, guys, again, if y'all enjoyed the reaction, be sure to like, subscribe, comment below in the comment section for any requests. Type the artist, song by the artist. I'll make sure to react to it. Same with Old School Saturday. If y'all have any requests, type the artist, song by that artist. I'll make sure to react to it. Same with Old School Saturday. If y'all have any requests for Dan Vasc, Scar Productions, comment below and make sure to react to it. As always, down in the description, there will be a Dropbox link where you can click on it, send your favorite pics or your favorite artists to us. As always, we will add it to the slideshow. But with that being said, guys, take care. I'll see y'all next one. Peace out, guys. No, Julia, I was mainly asking that mainly because I do know there are a lot of artists that do that, where you'll have the artist travel down to the studio to record with that other artist. Sometimes that happens, or other times where it's like this, where they just record their parts and then they edit it into the video. So I don't know. I was just wondering, but. But let me see. But no, Mark and Julia, y'all's requests, as always, have been added to the list. That was Julia's first request. Next up is going to be Julia's second request for Whitesnake, Fool for Your Loving with Dan Vasc. And Mark, your request for Kiss from a Rose has been added. So. Alright. Last Journey Home. Alright, sounds good. We will add it to the list. Good one for sure. Alright, Last Journey Home. Last Journey Home.
On the 3rd of April.
Alright, another music reaction. This is Whitesnake, Fool for Your Loving with Dan Vasc. A request by Julia. Hello everybody, welcome to another reaction of the Super Saiyan Performance Encore YouTube channel. This is going to be my first time reaction to Dan Vasc. Or this is Whitesnake, Fool for Your Loving with Dan Vasc. So I'm very excited as always to dive into it. Excuse me. If y'all have any requests, type the artist song by the artist down in the comments. I'll make sure to react to it. Same with Old School Saturday. If y'all have any requests for Dan Vasc for White Snake, comment below and I'll make sure to react to it. Give a shout out to 331 E-Rock YouTube channel for posting this. 77,000 views 5 years ago, December 21st, 2020 is when it posted. 3.7 thousand likes. I'm excited to dive into it as always. If you have any, again, requests, you know what to do. Down in the description, there'll be a Dropbox link where you can click on it, send your favorite pics or your favorite artists to us. And as always, we will add to the slideshow. Shout out to Julia Burnett for the request. Shout out to the chat as this reaction is coming during the 19th Dan Vasc watch party of the channel. Let's dive into it.
I was born under a bad sign, left out in the cold. I'm alone
don't know why I'm surprised every time. I don't know why I'm surprised when he actually does that, because I should be used to it by now. That was the White Snake with Dan Vasc at Fool for Your Loving. I loved it. Oh god, it's a nightmare. But no, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was really cool. Dan's voice, as always, just absolutely killer. Absolute amazing job with that. As always, Dan's voice amazing. Not to mention Whitesnake on guitar. Did a phenomenal job. Like, did an outstanding job with it. I loved Whitesnake's performance there. Again, the 331 E-Rock YouTube channel for posting this. Shout out to them. 77,223 views. 3.7 thousand likes. December 21st of 2020 is when this was posted. For another great collab, basically, for Dan Vasc and Whitesnake. They all just did an outstanding job. The visuals, again, visuals were amazing. The all black background, everything. Dan just always brings the power and the excitement to every performance that he does, no doubt. Every performance that he does, he's always bringing in the power, so I loved it. As always, shout out to Julie Burnett for the request. As always, also give a shout to yeah. It is Whitesnake song, yeah. Shout out to Julia Burnett, as always, again, for the request. Also give a shout out to the chat, as this reaction is coming during the 19th. I always want to say first. The 19th Dan Vasc watch party of the channel, so shout out to them. As always, guys, down in the description, there will be a Dropbox link where you can click on it, send your favorite pics or your favorite artists to us. We will add to the slideshow. Like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on notifications, all that good stuff, so you never miss a thing on the channel. Comment below your request for Dan Vasc, Whitesnake, request, song by that artist, and all that stuff. I will react to the same with Old School Saturday. Now, I'll see y'all next one. Take care. Peace out, guys. That was Dan Vasc. That was Whitesnake, Fool for Your Loving with Dan Vasc. I'd also take Ellen, A Night Wish, cover by Dan on Rain. Okay, sounds good. We will add it to the list. And while I add that to the list, here is Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils and snares, I have already come. Disgrace that brought me safe
actually be very cool if he could turn a lot of Christian. If he did do a live, if he does do that where he covers a lot of Christian hymns in the future, I would really be interested to see how he would be able to turn a lot of those into metal songs. Because there's no doubt he cannot do it. No, he can definitely do it. I would just definitely be interested to see how he does it. Because every Christian hymn, at least in my opinion, every Christian hymn is different, obviously, than Amazing Grace. Like, as far as, like, the beat and the melody and everything, every Christian hymn is different compared to Amazing Grace. So, I would definitely be interested to see that, if he does that. But that was Amazing Grace by Dan Vasc. Next up is going to be Dan Vasc. This is Oh Holy Night.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.
If you think about it, this song will never get old. Personally, because Dan's version of the song will never get old, but this song will never get old. Because just the beauty and everything of the song, and the meaning of the song, the lyrics to the song, just everything about the song itself, even if you're not listening to Dan's version of it, if you're listening to, you know, I'll throw in a lot of artists here, I'll throw in, if you're listening to Celine Dion's version of it, if you're listening to Voice Player's version of it, if you're listening to Amir Wilkagin, the list goes on and on of artists that have covered this song. The song, no matter who covers it, the song will never get old.
When Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine.
I like that little wah that he does there. Shout out to Berg in the chat.
Truly, He taught us to love one another. His law is love, and His gospel is peace. Chains shall He break, for the slave is our bride.
Dan Vasc, that was Oh Holy Night. Next up is gonna be your request mark for your request mark for Dan Vasc and Violet Orlandi. This is A Kiss from a Rose.
There used to be a great tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me.
I haven't heard this song in a hot minute.
Tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remained a drug that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen?
Like a companion to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I got, I feel the strange hurt it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
By the way, I still need to react to that earlier version.
There is so much this man can tell you, so much he can say. But you remained
My power, my pleasure, my pain, baby.
to me, you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Now won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows,
My eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light is the gloom of the grave. Been kissed by a rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose.
there is so much else man can tell, so much I can say.
You remain,
You're my power, my pleasure, my pain.
to me you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Now won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby?
But did you know
That when it snows,
my eyes become large and the light?
Alright, I'm sorry, I'm gonna rewind that because I want to hear that build up too. I just want to mention how Violet Orlandi's actually live right now. just throwing it out. Just speaking of Violet Orlandi, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
won't you tell me, is that
It just popped up on my homepage.
healthy, baby?
But did you know
That when it snows,
my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen?
Baby, like a companion to a kiss from a rose on the grave.
oh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah.
Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom of the grave.
out to Mary Gatto 5942. Shout out to you.
Now that your rose is in bloom,
A light hits the gloom
on the
Dan Vasc, Violet Orlandi, Kiss from a Rose, metal cover of Seal. Next up is Mano cover featuring Brandon Gerards by Dan Vasc. This is Julia's request for a battle hymn. Yeah, no, it just popped up on my page saying Violet Orlandi was live. She's right now doing like guitar and stuff like that. But I see her live here and there. She's like doing guitar and like playing guitar for the stream and stuff like that. It's very fun. Never been in her streams before though, but next up is Battle Hymn. Mary, moderator questions. When did you discover Dan Vasc and how? Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, pray that you pray that you and family and stuff get through the severe windstorm safe. problem, Mary.
Something charged into copyright. Over the top of their vanquished pride. Victory! 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 Victory!
I think you did. I think you did. I am not gonna try to go back because that was a while ago. But I wanna say you did. It was Dan yes. You introduced me to Dan Vasc, I believe. At first you said do Dan Vasc. Well, at first, the very first reaction on my Dan Vasc playlist is actually not my first reaction to Dan Vasc, really. My very first introduction to Dan Vasc was actually a basically like kind of like duet or kind of like collab thing he did with Ricardo Confessori. I believe that's how you say his name. It was and the song was oh shoot, what was the song? What was the song? Chat, help me. Chat, help me. What was the song that Dan Vasc, Where the Eagles Fly. Thank you. Where the Eagles Fly. It was Where the Eagles Fly, official music video, I'm pretty sure was by Ricardo Confessori featuring Dan Vasc, basically. And that was like my real introduction into Dan Vasc. My introduction to Dan Vasc, like solo, of where it's like just him, was Stairway to Heaven, was the first reaction. And that's when I got started of really, like, that's when I fully got started really going down the Dan rabbit hole, was Stairway to Heaven. And that was, and I've been, basically, it's the same story with you, Mary, pretty much. Hooked ever since.
Over the top of their vanquished pride. Victory! 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 Victory!
To the battle we ride, we cross the starlit sky. No space, no time, we'll catch the wind. Strange losses, men die. We cross a starlit sky.
Hey, shout out to Paul. Shout out to you. We enjoyed our holidays. Other than being ill. But we enjoyed them.
And still no space and time, we'll catch the wind.
Love it too, Mary. Cover featuring Brandon Gerard's Battle Hymn. Give a shout out to Ann Jeanette in the chat. Shout out to you. That animated video was very cool, Ann Jeanette. Great job on that animation. That was awesome. That one that reacted to that you shared, that was awesome. Which also appreciate the share. Next up is Bon Jovi. This is a cover of Bon Jovi by Dan Vasc. This is Living on the Prayer, Julia request. Yeah. Well, you saw the big screams he was doing. Shout out to Cheryl Smiles on the chat. Tommy used to walk on the docks. Even on spinal strike, it's down on his lucky stuff. So tough. Tina works a down the road day, walking for her man. She brings home her pay for love. Since we gotta hold on to what we've got, it doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. So tough. Ooh, it's tough. Tina dreams are running away. When she cries in the night, Tommy whispers, maybe it's okay. Someday we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love.
my friends, thank you very much for watching this video. Well, how long has it been? 7, 8 years since I first recorded this song. If you're curious to know how it sounded 7 years ago, I will link it on the description below. You can check it out and tell me if there was some
Very different.
improvement. I hope there was. As always, I hope to see you
I love how he says, I hope there was.
7 years ago. I will link it on the description below. You can check it out and tell me if there was some improvement. I hope there was. As always, I hope to see you on the next video. Meanwhile, here's a couple more videos for you to watch. My friends, have yourselves an epic day.
I'm gonna be honest. I think you always hope. I think everyone hopes that there's at least some, like, progression of like some that you do like 5 years later or so that you did like 5 or so years before. When was this? Hold on. This was 7 years ago. So yeah, Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi cover when he did like his older version. That was what 15 years ago, something like that. Insane. But before you schedule the stream. No problem, Pie. Appreciate you as always coming in to hang out for a little bit. We'll see you in the next one. Take care and good luck at the doctor's appointment. At your doctor's appointment. How's the new mic working out, so? It's working out great. It's definitely a whole lot better. We've revamped, of course, the studio, obviously, because obviously the background, well, I've showed you before the background. We have the new wall, obviously. We have different stuff, obviously, the slideshow, of course. We have a warning army sticker. My mom, apparently mom and dad got me that for Christmas. They just forgot to put it in my stocking. So it just ended up not getting in my stocking, but my mom came up here and real quick grabbed it and gave it to me. So yeah, we now have a warning sticker thing. Obviously you have the warning, how you do this, warning lightning bolt over there. You have, of course, the cups, the mug, and all that stuff. The tree. But, appreciate that, Julia. Shout out to Angel in the chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Angel. Alright. What the heck? But no. Studio's coming well, and of course we got a new camera, new mic, all this stuff. All this stuff, so. But, yeah, so, as always, next up is gonna be Living on a Prayer Bon Jovi cover. Oh, sorry, that was Living on a Prayer Bon Jovi cover by Dan Vasc, is what I meant to say. Next up is gonna be Dan Vasc. This is a request by Joan for Dragon Force cover of The Last Journey Home. And while we play this is long, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'll be right back. Last Journey Home.
On the 3rd of April 2010, an awkward 20-year-old boy, with dreams of becoming a great singer, decided to post an awkward video for the first time on this website called YouTube. Hello, my fellow headbangers. This is my Dragon Force Singer audition video. My name is Daniel. I'm from Brazil. That's it. Let's begin. As you can see, that awkward 20-year-old boy was me. Today we recreate that video as a thankful celebration of the 10th anniversary of this channel, and as a tribute to one of the best decisions I ever made 10 years ago. I hope I can inspire you and show you that everything your mind can conceive and believe, your mind can achieve. Enjoy the video.
Shine glorious, we run. We stand into the blackened sky. Save the last command of her to hiding.
would seriously think, but no, for Victor, that's not possible. Oh, I forgot, we're still on the last journey home. I forgot how long this video is.
In time, we'll see the past unwind. Alive to wandering in our fallen land. One more time, we stare into the blackened sky. For tonight, in our hearts now we feel. One last time, see our destiny. Shine glorious, we run. We stand into the blackened sky. Save the last command of her to blinding. So far beyond the sun, still burning with the fiery side. Walks alone again, silent stands. Shine glorious tonight. Save the last command forever rising. So far beyond they come, still burning with the fiery side. Walks alone again, silence stands for our man's journey home. Silence stands for our man's journey home.
So yeah, my friends, 10 years ago, I was releasing my first video on YouTube, dreaming about making a living with music, not only music, but heavy metal music. Of course, back in the day, I dreamed it in a different way. I mean, the road through which I would achieve that was different in my mind, but it ended up happening through a different road, and arguably a better road than the one I was imagining. Now I can not only make a living with heavy metal music, but I can also hire multiple other musicians so they can make money with music too. And I can give me and my family a pretty comfortable life. In fact, a more comfortable life than many famous musicians from bands that you and I know. I can rock the socks out of you from the comfort of my home. I can only go on the road to play live when I want to, not because I need to. I don't need to be accountable to any record label. I am bound by no contract. And you know, I could sit here with you and be all humbled and say, oh, I had no idea this would happen, but that actually would be a lie. I didn't know it would be through YouTube, but I did know I would make a living with music. You can ask any old...
And aren't we grateful that... really am I grateful that Dan is not on a record label.
Accountable to any record label. I am bound by no contract. And you know, I could sit here with you and be all humbled and say, oh, I had no idea this would happen, but that actually would be a lie. I didn't know it would be through YouTube, but I did know I would make a living with music. You can ask any old friend of mine from back then. I used to say that all the time, the same way I say now that I will get to 1 million subscribers in this channel, just because it's my dream and goal, and I'll make it happen, simply. And hey, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that from a place of bragging or arrogance, because I used to say that back then, and back then I had nothing to brag about. The thing is, when I say those things, I hear myself saying them, and I believe what I hear. I choose to believe what I'm hearing, and that is not lying, you know, that is something. Also, I say those things because when I achieve them, people will look back and be inspired, and I like to inspire people. I hope so bad that I can inspire you in some way with my story, and to prove to you, no matter how wild and crazy it seems, if you transform your dreams into goals, and you do that through a strategy, through a plan, and you carry on with it with relentless and constant action, there's actually nothing you cannot achieve. Hopefully that makes more and more sense to you as you watch me doing it. Here's to another 10 years. Until then, my friends, have yourselves an epic day.
In time we'll see the past unwind.
The Last Journey Home Dragon Force cover by Dan Vasc. Yeah, I mean, I think it's every time that any member of the Vasc Nation watches that video, they just, I don't know, they just, like, they remark on basically the journey of Dan Vasc, basically, like, or in other words, they think back to how far he's come from, again, at that time when he posted that video, it was 10 years ago since he posted his first video on YouTube. Next up is going to be Nightwish. This is Ellen, covered by Orion's Reign. Inspirational, there you go.
Springtime talk turns from the time before man. Listen to a daffodil tell her tale. Let the gas and walk out. Be the first who greet the morn. The shadows of heaven await harvest. The cliffs unjump, the waters untouched. The Elsewhere, creatures yet unseen. Finally, a number came up. Free fall awaits a Come, taste the wine. Raise the blind. They will guide you from the line, riding on to the end of time. Come, surf the clouds. Raise the dawn. If it's from the roads undone, meet me where the liquids the sea. The answer to the riddle before your eyes isn't that leaves and flame to your skies, returning swans and saddle spice, riding on the garden spoon in the interval of the snoon, building a sandcastle close to the shore, a house of cards from a worn-out deck, a home from the fellowship, boys and calm, write a lyric for a song only you can understand. Come, taste the wine.
Is it just me, or is this giving me like Nightwish vibes? Or I mean, it is a Nightwish song, so it makes sense. But like, Orion's Reign is literally. Don't pound me in the comments, but Orion's Reign is seriously sounding. Dan Vasc and Orion's Reign is seriously sound like Nightwish here.
Raise the line, they will guide you from the line, riding on to the end of time. Come, surf the clouds, raise the dawn, if it's from the world's undone, meet me where the liquids the sea. Shooting star come to life, open mind, knife for love, when the orthodox come, drink tea, let the damn mind see, travel with, waiting like dancing at the funeral. Taste the wine, raise the blind, we will guide you from the line, riding on to the end of time. Surf the clouds, raise the dawn, if it's from the roads undone, meet me where
I'm gonna eat lunch after this watch party.
the liquids the sea. Come.
I did all my reactions before this watch party, so after this watch party, I'm gonna eat lunch and chill. Alright, that was that was Ellen Nightwish cover by Orion's Reign. Next up is gonna be Dan Vasc. This is a metal, his metal cover of My Heart Will Go On. Dan Vasc, My Heart Will Go On. Next up is gonna be Dan Vasc. We've also not heard this cover. We've also not done this cover in a little bit on a Dan Vasc watch party. This is the Queen cover of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, to me. Mama, just kill the man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, that's nothing really matters. Too late, my time is gone, send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye everybody, I've got to go, gonna leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die, I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me, for me. For me. So you think you can stop me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh baby, can't do this to me, baby.
Luckily, I know the song, so it's not very hard to not know a lyric.
Hey my friends, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm here relaxing a little bit because boy, that video was hard to make. If you haven't subscribed yet, now it would be a good time to do so because I am going weekly with this channel now. Here are some other videos that you might also enjoy. I hope to see you next week, and until then, have yourself an epic day.
Dan Vasc, Queen cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. Next up is Dan Vasc. Oh yeah. Next up is going to be Dan Vasc. This is another one we have not played in our watch party in a hot minute. This is going to be Dan Vasc, Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin cover. If anyone has any tissues, recommend. If anyone doesn't have any tissues, I recommend you get some.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with the word she can get what she came for.
Oh yeah, I don't remember when was the last time we played Stairway to Heaven in a watch party, but it's definitely been a little bit.
She can get what she came for. When she's buying a stairway to heaven, there's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven.
By the way, guys, requests are officially closed. Simply because we have... I'm pretty sure we have enough requests to finish out the stream. This is gonna be... we got Stairway to Heaven, My Mother Told Me, The Last Goodbye, Born to Be Wild, Sad But True, Never Enough, A Million Dreams, Glorious Death, and Last Ride of the Day will be our closer. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs. So, requests are officially closed. As always, guys, sit back, enjoy the rest of the watch party.
It makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for living. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. It makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then ways to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forest will echo with laughter. A bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. And it makes me wonder, your head is humming and it won't go, in case you don't know. The Piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind?
I like it too. I like that too, Julia. To heaven.
Hey my friends, thank you very much for watching this video. This one has been long requested since last year when I recorded my immigrant song cover. Please continue to let me know what songs you want me to cover on this channel on the comments below. This is a very hard song to sing, a lot of detail on the emotions. I hope it was worth it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next time. Until then, here's a couple more videos for you to watch. My friends, have yourselves an epic day.
Dan Vasc, Led Zeppelin cover of Stairway to Heaven. Next up is metal cover, Song of the Vikings. This is My Mother Told Me.
My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good horse, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble-born I steer, steady course to the haven, many foemen, many foemen. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good horse, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble-born I steer, steady course to the haven, many foemen.
My Mother Told Me, Dan Vasc. Next up. Acting chops. Next up is gonna be. We went from very hyper to very sad real quick. This is gonna be The Last Goodbye.
I saw the light fade from the sky. On the wind I heard a sigh. As the snowflakes cover my fallen brothers, I will say this last goodbye. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must sway over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. Under cloud, beneath the stars, over snow and winter's morn, I turn at last to paths that lead home. And though where the road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes the day to bid you farewell. Many places I have been, many sorrows I have seen, but I won't regret, no life forget all who took that road with me. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away over hill and under tree, through lands where never light is shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. To this memories I will hold, with a blessing I will go to turn the light
In that case,
to paths that lead home. And though where the road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes the
that sucks to hear, Joan. Prayers for you as always.
day to bid you farewell. I bid you all a very fond farewell.
Dan Vasc, the last goodbye. Next up is Dan Vasc. This one is gonna be an exciting one. So hopefully we can lift the vibes up again with this one. This is Dan Vasc, Born to Be Wild.
Looking for adventure.
as always sent your way, Joan, for your back.
Focus. Hey my friends, I'm glad I had some time this week to film this. Some of you guys already know I had a little incident with my backyard wall a few days ago. It simply went down during a recent storm, but reconstruction is almost finished. I'll post a video showing you the new wall soon. I want to thank you guys so much for the support. You're amazing. I hope to see you next time. Until then, my friends, have yourselves an epic day.
Oh no, trust me, Elaine, we're still going. Shout out to you. I was born to be wild. Next up is your request, Joan. Couldn't come at a more perfect time. This is your request, Joan, for Sad But True Metallica. Excuse me. Sad But True Metallica cover featuring Johan Tilgren by Dan Vasc. Hello everybody, welcome to another reaction of the Super Saiyan Performance Encore YouTube channel. This is going to be my first time reaction to Dan Vasc. This is Sad But True Metallica cover featuring Johan Tilgren. As always, very excited to dive into it. If y'all have any requests, type the artist song by the artist down in the comments. I'll make sure to react to it. Same with Old School Sad. If y'all have any requests for Dan Vasc, comment below and I'll make sure to react to it. As always, like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on notifications, all that good stuff so you never miss a thing on the channel. Down in the description, there will be a Dropbox link where you can click on it. Send your favorite pics or your favorite artists to us. We will add it to the slideshow. As always, guys, give a shout out to Joan in the chat for the request. Give a shout out to the chat as this reaction is coming during the 19th Dan Vasc watch for the channel, so shout out to them. Also, this is also a request, now simply for Joan. Now, she just mentioned in the chat how she hurt back, so as always, prayers to Joan that her back gets well soon, as always. Definitely, as always, prayers for Joan, as always, for that. With that being said, this is Sad But True. No, I did not see him hit that. No, I did not. But congrats, Dan. That's a really cool yeah, there you go. 1.12 million subs. That's an amazing achievement. Congrats to Dan, as always. Very cool achievement, as always. Congrats.
I'm your dream, I'm your rise, I'm your pain. I'm your dream, I'm your rise, I'm your pain, I'm your pain. You know it's sad but true. When you want love, pay the price, pay for nothing's fair. Hey, I'm your life, I'm the one who took you there. Hey, I'm your life, and I no longer care. I'm your dream, make it real. I'm your eyes when you must steal. I'm your pain when you can feel. Sad but true. I'm your truth, telling lies. I'm your reason, alibis. I'm inside, open your eyes. I'm your Saboteur.
Hey my friends, thank you very much for watching this video, and a big thank you to Johan for doing this with me. You can find his links on the description below. And I need your feedback today. I am working on starting a Patreon, and I already have a few ideas, but I would like to ask you, what kind of rewards you would like to see on my Patreon? What kind of rewards will make you feel encouraged to support this channel? Let me know in the comments below. Here's a couple more videos for your entertainment. I hope to see you on the next video. Until then, my friends, have yourselves an epic day.
Dan Vasc, that was Metallica cover of Sad But True featuring Johan Tilgren, sorry. Not Trilgren. I loved it. First off, I thought Johan did an let's just say I thought Johan did an outstanding job on guitar. Second is I thought Dan's voice, as always, was magnificent. Dan's voice was magnificent, mixed with, of course, Johan's guitar playing, which he was a master of that. He did an outstanding job with it. And just very cool, as always. The visuals, everything about the video was really cool. And an amazing song, too. Like, the song was very catchy. It had a good vibe to it. I love the song was very uplifting, for sure. It was, yeah, definitely something. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Again, 6.4 thousand likes, 179,000 views. 7 years ago, was posted May 23rd of 2018. So one of his older ones, but I loved it either way. Again, give a shout out to Joan in the chat for the request. As always, prayers for her back. Shout out to the chat as this reaction's coming during the 19th Old School Saturday. Why did I say that? The 19th Dan Vasc watch for the channel. Down in the description, as always, there will be a Dropbox link where you can click on it, send your favorite pics of your favorite artists to us. We will add it to the slideshow back there. As always, down in the comments, you can comment below your request, type the artist, song by the artist. I'll make sure to react to it. Same with the Old School Saturday. If you have any requests for Dan Vasc, as always, comment below and make sure to react to it as well. As always, like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on notifications so you never miss a thing on the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace out, guys. Sad But True Metallica cover featuring Johann Tilgren by Dan Vasc. Next up is going to be your request, your first out of 2 requests, Cheryl, for The Greatest Showman songs. This is his male cover of Never Enough.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing?
Oh, Anjanette, by the way. Appreciate you, Anjanette, as always, hanging out. Take care. Have a good night. We'll see you in the next one, Anjanette.
Take my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough. For me, never, 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 never. For me, for me. Spotlights on the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough.
Never Enough by Dan Vasc.
Hey, my friends, we did it! We achieved our second Patreon goal, the one necessary to get our songs in Spotify, iTunes, and others. So yeah, thanks to my amazing patrons, we will soon be able to enjoy our covers in our favorite digital music platforms. So my wholehearted thank you. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Now, if you're interested in getting my covers in one single download and receiving other awesome rewards, you might want to check my Patreon page right here and consider supporting my channel there. And if you enjoyed this male version of Never Enough, I have other male versions of female singers. You might want to check them all over here. As always, my friends, I hope to see you next time. Until then, have yourselves an epic day.
We never get enough. Agree. Dan Vasc, Never Enough. Male cover, The Greatest Showman. Next up is going to be The Greatest Showman again. The second out of 2 requests for Shell. the last Greatest Showman song. This is the Greatest Showman A Million Dreams cover.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my home. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can.
I appreciate the promotion, Julia.
I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams that keep me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams, it's all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you bring me along to the world you see. To the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Yes, he did, Mary.
For the world we're gonna make.
Hey my friends, this was a little bit different than what I usually bring to you here. Those of you who have been hanging around for a while know that my goal with this channel is to hit 1 million subscribers. So the lyrics of this song speak a lot to me. I appreciate you joining me on this quest. Let me know in the comments what songs you want me to cover. And have yourselves an epic day.
A Million Dreams. I just clicked on his Patreon. A Million Dreams by Dan Vasc, The Greatest Showman cover. Next up is going to be Dan Vasc. We got 2 more songs left. This is Dan Vasc, Glorious Death. Official music video, North Africa, with Eric July. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of is.
Here we stand at the turn of the tide. I can see an innate desire. Sword in hand, warriors side by side. I can feel it, it burns like fire. Worlds collide, an unstable landscape. Side by side, but that's what this mandates. Be it might, and unlikely allegiance.
You actually let me know that he was having a stream. I had no idea about it. Appreciate that. But no, no problem, Julie. Yeah, no, glad I was able to do one today as well.
Side by side, but that's what this mandates. Be it might, and unlikely allegiance. We will fight because that's the best defense. No turning back, for such is our path. This day we find a glorious death. Glorious death.
It was actually funny because this watch party itself, Dan Vasc watch party, was actually supposed to be tomorrow, and there was supposed to be a different watch party today. But just like, obviously scheduling switched, so that watch party that was originally supposed to be today will now be tomorrow, and the Dan Vasc watch party was pulled from yesterday to today. So.
Our goal, our mission is clear. As we ride against a dark empire. By my soul, may the last thing they hear be the roar of this raging fire. Listen, be the savagery mindset. Not today, we'll let loose and find it. Brutal will define our reaction. Rip out the throat of each one in their faction. No turning back, for such is our path. This day we find a glorious death. Fear not, my friend, for righteous the path. They shall remember glorious death.
It will probably be one of those music streams where it doesn't matter who the artist is nor genre. So, whatever artist, whatever song you got, we'll play.
Glorious. The angels have fallen. My allies are beaten and broken down. I shed not a tear. After all, this is why we are here. A war we were
official music video, Norfolk with Air July Glorious Death by Dan Vasc. But yeah, no, to answer your question, as always, Cheryl, we are doing a New Year's Eve stream on the 31st, so that's this Wednesday. We're doing a stream on the 31st at 2 p.m. at Central Time. That's my time, 2 p.m. And basically, it'll just be like this fun stream. We'll listen to music. Don't matter the genre, don't matter the artist. We'll play it. And we'll also be, like talking here and there and like asking questions, like talking about just like basically having fun time. Like in between songs and stuff, we'll be like having fun, asking questions, thinking back through the 2025 year and looking forward to the 2026 year. So it should be fun. I'm very excited for it, as always. Vast Nation, this is the last song of 2025. This is the last Dan Vast song of 2025. So everyone get excited. This is the last ride of the day. I just now realized I forgot to switch the slideshow to just Dan pictures. Whatever.
We live in every moment but this one. Why don't we recognize the faces loving us? So what sky, if not the spark of started lives, my love, a stranger, sweet music, starry skies, wonder, mystery, wherever my flow goes. Wake up, need a moving home, some talk, fresh moon, rising the morning sun, open, think part, gates waiting for right today, every day, to sunset, finding a way back home. Once upon a night, we'll wait to the guardian of life. The beauty on this ride ahead, such an incredible high. It's hard to ride again, no reason to catch on, I can stand this moment, the dawn of humanity. Let's ride on a Let's ride on Wake up, dead boy, enter adventureland. Tricksters, magicians, we'll show you all that's real kindness. Darkness, sweet charmers, smile till magic. All the moments I recognize. Riding today, every day, to sunset, finding a way back home. Once upon a night, we'll wait to the guardian of life. The beauty on this ride ahead, such an incredible high. It's hard to light again, no reason to catch on, I can stand this moment, the dawn of humanity. Let's ride on a
Okay, well, yeah, you just reminded me of that. Okay. Well, the last Dan song of the last Dan watch party of 2025. Let's do that.
Once upon a
But I mean, you're right. You're right. It's we could have dance songs in the New Year's Eve, so you're right.
It's hard to ride, I can know it's such a good sign. I can say this moment, the dawn of humanity. Let's ride on the tide. Once upon a night, we'll wait to the carnival of flight. The beauty of this ride ahead, such an incredible ride. It's hard to ride, I can know it's such a good sign. I can say this moment, the dawn of humanity. Let's ride on the tide. Let's ride on the tide.
Hey my friends, so glad to see you here today. If you're new here, know that I have more Nightwish covers. I'll link a playlist with all of them here for you to check. I hope to see you next time. Until then, have yourself an epic day.
Dan Vasc, The Last Ride of the Day, male cover, Nightwish cover, Vasc Nation. As always, that was the last Dan Vasc watch party of 2025. As always, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on notifications so you never miss a thing on the channel. Comment below your request. Type the artist, song by the artist. I'll make sure to react to it. Same with Old School Saturday. If y'all have any requests for Dan Vasc, comment below and I'll make sure to react to it. As always, down in the description, there will be a Dropbox link where you can click on it, send your favorite pics of your favorite artists to us. We will add it to the slideshow right there. As always, guys, last Dan Vasc watch party of 2025. Our next Dan Vasc watch party will be the first of 2000. Will be in 2026. As always, Vasc Nation, I appreciate you. As always, it's been a great year. As always, of listening to Dan Vasc I just spit all over the place. It's been a great year of listening to Dan Vasc music. As always, guys, appreciate everyone, of course. And I will probably see a lot of y'all on the New Year's Eve stream at 2 p.m. Central Time this Wednesday, the 31st, 2 p.m. CT. So hope to see y'all there. As always, we'll be back tomorrow with more reactions, including a Mission Souls watch party at 2 p.m. CT, if y'all want to join that as always. If not, I'll see y'all at the New Year's Eve watch party on the 31st at 2 p.m. CT. With that being said, guys, have a good rest of your day. Take care. Appreciate you, Paul, Julia, Elaine, Pi. Shout out to Shell. Shout out to Mary, of course. Shout out to you. Shout out to Mark. Excuse me. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to everyone that was able to join the chat, of course. As always, push y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. Peace out, guys.